Well, friends, in West Montrose, Ontario, you have the last covered bridge that is still actually in use as part of a municipal road in all of Ontario. So I'm going to take you up here and we'll take a quick look at it. And I was just reading a little bit on the plaque about the bridge. This bridge was built in the early 1880s. Interesting story, covered bridges in Canada. This used to be the standard way to protect the longevity or the lifespan of bridges across waterways. Probably starting, a couple hundred years ago when roadways started to be more prevalent throughout Canada and they built these wooden bridges across the waterways. Well, they would cover them as well to protect them from the elements, the same as you would put a roof on a house. Well, they would put roofs on these bridges. How's it going? We do have quite a large population of Amish and Mennonite that live throughout Canada as well. It's quite nice to see. And just because of the age of them, and they are made out of wood, there are very few of them left in Canada. And in fact, this is the last one that's in use in all of Ontario. So I'll tell you an interesting little story. Where I grew up in New Brunswick, not far from where my old family homestead was, there was a small covered bridge as well. And my grandfather's brother, so whatever that makes it, my great uncle or whatever that works out to be, my grandfather was born in 1896 or 1897, the late 1890s. Well, one of his brothers, he was actually in charge of taking snow onto the bridge in the winter, because as you see, the bridges are covered from the elements, but back then there was no vehicles. Everything was horse and buggy, or in the winter it would be horse and sleigh. So in order to get into town, my grandfather's brother had the job of actually dragging snow onto the bridge so the horses could have an easier time to pull the sleighs through in the winter. So it's just a whole lifestyle that doesn't exist anymore, but I'm so happy that they have kept this one bridge and have preserved it for us to get a glimpse of the past. It's so fascinating.